Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on DVLT stock about a month ago, to be precise on January the 9th of this year. And the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, slightly below $1 mark. And at this point I told you that if this asset doesn't have a substantial improvement in its volume, it cannot go to the upside, and in this case we potentially might see another leg to the downside that will land somewhere around maybe 75 or even lower cents. And here's the actual price action. We were at this point, and we had an attempt to make this movement to the upside, but eventually, guys, with quite substantial red volume, quite substantial bearish volume, this asset went lower and it landed basically slightly above 60 cents, and it lost, since I made my previous video, about 42% of its value. So this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis, and if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you why this asset has a substantial improvement in its volume profile, and why this asset had a movement to the upside which brought about 35% to its value, and how you can benefit out of its movement. So first of all, let me remind you that this company fundamentally is not the best company, let's put it this way, and let me explain you why I think so. If I switch to its financials, you can see it at overview at the statements in their income statement that this company barely have just $3 million of revenue, and their market cap is almost $500 million. So it is not enough, and definitely they are losing money, and to make this company up and running, they are consistently diluting shareholders. As you can see, this number from it grew up from 11.54 thousand shares in Q1 of 2023 to more than 100 million shares in Q3 of 2025. Substantial delusional process which led, let me show you on a bigger scale. If I switch to weekly time frame, guys, you can see that this asset is in consistent downtrend, and if I switch to daily time frame, you can see that they made several splits, several stock splits, one for 100, one for 150, and which means they are trying to save this company in order not to be delisted from the Nasdaq stock exchange. And this is the most recent 35% movement to the upside. Again, it is nothing compared to the previous price movements to the downside. That is why, guys, please do not invest in this company. The only benefit that you can have from this stock is to trade it inside the trading session. And let me show you some fundamental news. Here is the list of news. If I type in Google search bar DVLT stock and switch to new stock folder, you will see several recent news, and I want to pay attention to this one. This is the summary, basically, why this asset had this movement to the upside for more than 35%. Datavault AI shares ticked up around 0.3% in pre-market, hitting approximately $0.64. And SEC filing revealed preliminary unaudited gross revenue for 2025 topping $30 million. The CEO's letter outlined a 2026 revenue goal of no less than $200 million. Investors are now focused on audited results and the token distribution scheduled on February 21st. So, this is the deadline for the company at which they will distribute their they will start their distribution process and they will make this tokenization. And to be honest, it is quite interesting idea, but for now we just have some statements from the board of directors and their intention, and all the results are not unaudited results. That is why you have to be cautious with the price action of this stock. So let me quote you further. The timing is crucial. The stock is under $1 and guidance is carrying much of the weight. It gives investors a preview of how management views the year before the auditors finalize the numbers. A filing on Thursday revealed that Datavault's independent auditor hasn't reviewed or audited the preliminary estimates, warning actual results could differ significantly. The company projected gross revenue of at least $30 million for the year ending December 31st, 2025, up from $2.7 million in 2024. And their guidance are really mind-boggling. That is why we have this quite substantial movement to the upside. Datavault CEO Nathaniel Bradley revealed in a stockholder letter that the company secured $49 million in tokenization and technology licensing deals during the fourth quarter. These agreements are expected to influence revenue streams in both 2025 and 2026. The letter also outlined a revenue goal of at least $200 million for 2026. So, which means it is a quite high level quite high level of revenue. And if this company reaches this level in 2026, definitely it will be a good result and the price of this asset will definitely go higher. But for now we don't have any evidence of this, and that is why be very cautious with your positions on this stock. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's zoom into, let's say, 1 hour time frame, and let me show you that we have a decent improvement in its volume during this movement to the upside. And for now, let's take a look at indicators from the smallest time frame, from 1 minute time frame. You can see that this asset had a substantial movement. And according to Elliott wave theory, on a minute time frame, I already can count all 5 waves in it. This was the first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And if my assumption is correct, from this point we have to see the retracement, and this retracement might land, let me show you like this, at the levels from 0.382. By the way, take a look how technical this bounce is. It bounced out of 0.236 level. But we have to see lower. I believe that we might see the lower price points for this asset in the upcoming Monday's session. And it might land somewhere in between the levels of 0.382. It is the price point of roughly 76.45 cents. 0.5, it is the price point of 73.47 cents, and the golden pocket range somewhere around 70 cents price point. And if this asset has a bounce out of these levels, only in this case, with the substantial news that might be published in the upcoming week, this asset might hit higher targets. But for now, guys, I highly encourage you to wait for the Monday session, because it has to have this type of potential retracement, and this is the price targets from which it might have the trend reversal. But in general, guys, I think that you have to be very cautious with any of your position with this asset, because as long as this top holds, as long as it doesn't break this level, we cannot even assume that the trend has changed, because we don't have any higher highs and higher lows. We have only lower highs and lower lows at this very point. That is why be cautious, and see you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby,